In the early days at Western Avenue, we hit some real speed bumps. I bought the building in a sale-leaseback transaction with a manufacturing company called Collins and Aikman. And they were supposed to be here as a tenant for 10 years. I never imagined in 6 months they'd go bankrupt. And Lowell was just going to have another dead, empty mill on its hands. The city was very supportive. I went and chatted with them about who might be looking for a home in Lowell. And they directed me to a couple of commercial tenants, one of whom panned out and moved into the top 2 floors of the smallest mill. And then they directed me to the Arts League of Lowell, who I think at the time met monthly in the library. They were artists who were mostly working out of studios in their home, but had a desire within the group, to create a community like Western Avenue. But they didn't have the resources to do it themselves. And so I worked with them over the next couple of months. And there are stories on top of stories about that as well. The relationship between a developer and a prospective tenant isn't always a loving relationship. And I don't think the artists believed that I would do what I said I would do. And 15 years later, I think everybody believes it, and the proof is in the pudding. We're doing this interview in a building today that has 246 work-only studios, 50 live-work lofts, a new neighbor in Lowell Makes who's just moving in. We generally stay full with a waiting list. We have vowed to keep the building permanently affordable. We've done it for 15 years. We've never raised rents by more than 3%. Many years we've been able to keep it lower than that. And we do everything we can do to keep this an affordable community for the arts and the creative class. And again, the results speak for themselves. Here we sit, 15 years into the project.